Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Fluminense FC 0, Chelsea FC 2, Club World Cup 2025 semifinal. Chelsea are moving on to the final to play the winner of PSG versus Real Madrid. Probably going to lose that final, but at least they're in the final. They're one of the two best teams in the world. No matter how you want to look at it. Lovely. Chelsea scammed their way through most of the tournament, but tonight they were the better team by far. I would say. Yes, they did pull off the gas after the first João Pedro goal. They survived the half. They attacked during the start of the second. They scored a second. They kept attacking a little bit, but as the game ended, and of course, Fluminense had to chase, they pulled off the gas once again and still survived, but a lot easier than they did the end of the first half. The end of the first half looked scary. Luckily, that penalty wasn't given. Luckily, which I don't know what else you could have done if you were Chalobah. I mean, that was... Ball was dive bombing. He was in natural position. The ball goes in between his hand and his leg. I don't know what else you could have done. I'm glad it wasn't given. But with that being said, Chelsea were the better team for most stretches today. They deserved to win this game. Fluminense, as I said, this was the best team they faced all tournament. And they got the win. They got the win. And you love to see it. So, with that being said, goals were scored as follows. 18th minute, João Pedro, the ball falls back to him. He's at the top of the box, takes a shot, curls it in, top bins, bangs it in, 0-1. Beautiful goal by João Pedro. Dude, how good of a player is he, though? Seriously. He might be the starter. The way things are going, it ain't going to be Delap. It's João Pedro. I mean, he's so... Ever since he came on against Palmeiras, dude has just been electric. Electric. What a game from João Pedro. I would hope that now that Delap is back, João Pedro and Delap both play on the front line during the final. That's probably our one chance to win and scam the final, because that's how we win, is scamming it. But then again, most of this tournament we have scammed. So even though we've played lesser teams, we've still scammed it. So either way, for me, João Pedro, amazing goal. Beautiful goal. Hell, both his goals were amazing. But both goals come from João Pedro. We'll talk about the second one after the halftime line. But Chelsea started hot. They pinned Fluminense back. They pinned them back. And you would have thought, well, you know what? This game is definitely going to be a domination by Chelsea. After that goal, they let off the foot pedal, the gas pedal, the foot pedal. They let off the clutch, the gas pedal. And I wouldn't say spun out, but definitely almost got overtaken by DRS until they saw the car behind them and they're like, oh shit. They pull away. Still way too damn close for comfort. With that being said, end of the second half, or first half, Chelsea were absolutely almost cooked. I wouldn't say Fluminense were the better team for the last 10-15 minutes, but they were definitely the more up and at 'em team. And they could have had that penalty. And again, I'm glad that it wasn't a penalty because I don't know what else Chalobah could have done. It was just about as bullshit as the Gusto penalty against Benfica. At least this one got pulled back. I wouldn't have liked the call if it stood. I wouldn't have liked it if it stood. I don't think anybody really would have, to be fair. But Fluminense just did not look like the Fluminense of their other knockout games tonight. They looked different. They looked like they were trying to outplay Chelsea. And also, they did not have the bulk of possession, which their manager loves the bulk of possession, if you hear him tell his story. So that definitely helped as well. Halftime 0-1, Zeroh Uno. Chelsea survives the later half of that first half. Thankfully so. And you look at the game and you're like, well, you know what? They survived it. Let's see what they do on the other end. And then just... see. Let's just see. 56th minute. They start off the second half flying as they did start off the first half flying. 56th minute, João Pedro runs in, has the ball, takes a shot, barred down past the goalie. Another goal for João Pedro, a beautiful goal, beautiful run, beautiful setup, everything you could ask for. João Pedro, take a bow. Well, he didn't want to because he didn't want to celebrate in front of his fans of the team he came through the academy for. And I totally respect that, by the way. Totally respect. He did not celebrate. But he should take a bow. Man. 2 good goals from him. Both goals to take the win. Happy with it. I'm happy with it. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I'd be happy with it. If you're not, well, I guess you're not. But 0-2, and that's the way it would end. 0-2, full time for Chelsea. They move on to the final to play PSG or Real Madrid. And most of the game was a pretty comprehensive performance for Chelsea. You look at the game, you're like, well, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They were the better team for 80% of it, I would say. 80% of it. Most of that 20% coming at the end of the first half. Second half ending, yeah, they pulled off the gas, but you didn't see the same fight or the same wherewithal from Fluminense. Soteldo looked pretty good, which is shocking to me. But either way, I don't know if I wanted Soteldo to score or not. I don't know. Probably would have been funny as long as we didn't lose. With that being said, there you go. Full-time stats are as follows. 12 shots to 17, 3 shots on goal to 5, 46% possession to 54% possession, 430 pass to 502, 88% pass accuracy to 90, 11 fouls to 11, 2 offside to 4, 2 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards, 0, 3 corners to 4. Chelsea wins and moves on to the final. They are the second best team in the world at the very least, if not the best. I will not take any arguments. You win the final, you're the best team in the world. Way more than you were the Small Club World Cup, that's for sure. Played 32 teams. Found a way to win the final. You're the best team in the world. I think this is a way more possible way to say that without looking stupid. The Small Club World Cup or Intercontinental Cup, you really can't. You're just playing the best team of each confederation, which beating 3 of those 6 teams, depending on who you are. And now with the Intercontinental Cup, all you have to do is beat 1. I don't think that matters anymore considering there is a big Club World Cup. We could have had that argument when Madrid beat Pachuca, which, the way Pachuca's turned out, either way, Club World Cup means you're the best team in the world. If Chelsea wins, they're the best team in the world for 4 years. Even if, well, do we really want to look at it that way? Todd Boehly might do some dumb shit if we do. But either way, all the dumb shit Todd Boehly's done, and they still might be the best team in the world. You know what? Maybe I was too harsh on him. Maybe. Nah. Maybe, but nah. Either way, Chelsea, they got the job done. They were the better team for most stretches of the game. Shouldn't have pulled off the gas pedal, but it didn't bite them in the ass, except for that goal line clearance and the possible penalty. But we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. Fluminense, they gave a fight. They tried, but they just didn't have the game fall their way. Less possession, less time on the ball, less dynamic attacks. Hercules didn't Hercules his way to being a star like you would have expected. For me, yeah, Fluminense fought. They had a really amazing Cinderella story, but the slippers broke. What would you expect? With that being said, Chelsea did what they had to do. It wasn't pretty, but it was good enough. They're on to the final. This is probably their best game of the whole tournament. Could have been better if they actually would keep pushing and kept their foot on the gas pedal, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. You'll take it as it is. Man of the match for me is João Pedro. It has to be. Why wouldn't it be? João Pedro, man of the match against his former team on his first start for Chelsea. Good job. Very good game. With that being said, if you like this video, well, before that, Dylan gave 3 gifted memberships. I guess they're all Dynasty stars, I would presume. So thank you for the 3 gifted memberships for Nini, Wuxia Games Central, and Mr. Mister. Enjoy it for being here for 30 days for Dynasty Stars. Be fun. If you want to stay, stay. If you don't, on either level, stay. If you don't, well, enjoy your 30 days. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in a playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of PSG versus Real Madrid and Montreal, CF Montreal versus Forge FC, the second leg of the Canadian Championship quarterfinal. I'll see you tomorrow for that. Thursday, we have the Club World Cup semifinal recap. Friday, we have the Club World Cup final prediction. Saturday, Toronto FC versus Atlanta United live RSR. And Sunday, the Club World Cup final live RSR. The next 5 days, that's what they look like. Whether it's come hell or high water or not, that's what they'll look like. So, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Congratulations, Chelsea. Felicidades, Chelsea. Commiserations, Fluminense. Chelsea's in the final. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.